Alright guys, before move on to the new topic, I want to take a few minutes to quickly go over destructuring props and state in the React. So, destructuring was introduced in ES6. It is JavaScript feature that allows us to extract multiple pieces of data from an array or object and assign them to their own variable. It improves code readability. Let's start our code. So let's go to VS Code. In VS Code, I have made two components. That is, one is functional component, that is Nepal, and another is class-based component, that is India. So in the app.js, I have passed two props to the Nepal and India component, that is name and address, and receive it at Nepal and India component. So in the functional based component, there are two ways to destructuring the props. The first way of destructuring the props is in the function parameter itself. So go to the function parameter and use curly braces and the name of the props, that is name and address. And to use this, go to this and props.name, remove props, and we only use name. So, and similar to address, that is address, to the browser and see there is no change in the code. So it is similar as before. So the second way to destructuring the props in the functional component is using the function body itself. So write props and go to the above written, then type const and curly braces and name of the props, that is name and address, and equals to props. So only props. Now we can also use like as name and address by destructuring the props. Have a look in browser, there is no change. So in the class-based component, we generally destructure the state in the render method. So go to this and const name and comma address equals to this dot props. Then remove this dot props, only use name in the class component. So go to browser and look, there is no change. It is the similar as before. So this is the first way to destructuring the props in the class based component, as like as state. So to destructuring state, const state first, state second, and go to this dot state. We have not made any state, so this is just an example to destructuring the state. In this way, we destructuring the state and props in the React. In the functional based component, the first way to destructuring is using function parameter itself. Go to the parameter and destructuring like using curly braces and name of the props, and use as a name and address. And the second way to destructuring in props in the function component is in the function body. Go to the function body and type const name of the props and equals to props, and use it as inside the curly braces. So in the functional component and in the class based component, to destructuring the props, go to the above written and type const and name of the props inside the curly braces and this dot props. Now you can use name and address as before. So the second way to destructuring state is same as the destructuring the props in the function based component. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe my channel if you liked my video.